Hello, York Alliance. I'm Tiffany Markey, and coming to you recorded from El Salvador, Zacamia in El Salvador. On the second day of our trip, we went to church, and after church there was also some preparation for the VBS. A lot of people. But for me, the best part of a Sunday is going to church. There are people that are just amazing, and while I may not always get something out of the message, yesterday was really good for me. It was a message about preparing for end times. Even though I don't speak the language, I was given a heads up by Juan Carlos about what the sermon was going to be about. While I couldn't understand what he was saying, the Holy Spirit was definitely speaking. What I clearly heard from the Lord during service is my comfort with someone's salvation. Being that, although I intentionally, at work for example, I will let people know who I am, what I'm about, and over the years, it did take some time, I'm starting to see the fruits of those labors. People are asking me to pray even though they don't believe in Jesus. I had one of my coworkers bring their students to Journey, which is amazing. However, during those labors and how I should say the Lord speaks to me clearly to make myself uncomfortable. And I try to be obedient to those calls. I don't do it perfectly, but I want to be obedient to the Lord and what He's doing. And being here in that service gave me a whole new sense of urgency for it. Speaking about end times and just the fact that some people get left behind is very heartbreaking. And for me personally, I'm really intentional with strangers or coworkers or friends. My son is a non-believer and doesn't really want to know that they're just been glimpses, but nothing concrete that he wants to know anything about Jesus. And I have a real fear of talking to him about Jesus because, what if I don't have the right answers? And what if I don't have the right words? How do I speak to him? And then I realized it's not me doing the work, it's the Lord, it's the Holy Spirit convicting his heart. And as a parent, I have to let the Holy Spirit do the work. Does that mean I don't want the right opportunity and the right words? No, of course not, because the sense of urgency has really convicted my heart on it, and just envisioning being at the gates of heaven, and Jesus says you can go this way and you have to go that way. It's really hard. So everyone, I just need to take a quick break there. So as you're back home, if you would please pray for the students here at the VBS and the leaders. But just pray that the students would open their hearts to Jesus and just come to know him, and just for the Holy Spirit to move, and that the leaders would steward that well. And how does that look like for us? Where are the opportunities to share Jesus and recognize the opportunities? What do we do with that? Just where we are, maybe just by doing things to the glory of God. And whatever that looks like for you, you can, eat lunch to the glory of God. You can work to the glory of God. You can ice skate to the glory of God. You can play bingo to the glory of God. Go bowling to the glory of God. it doesn't matter. There's opportunities all over the place if we have our eyes open and recognize. So thank you in advance for all your prayers, and we look forward to sharing more with you this week.